Hello everyone, I'm the Caffeinated Critic, and here we review new films and new series releases, and we don't finish the review till I finish this cup of coffee. What would you do if the happiest day in your life became something that you could never escape, but no one else knew? Today we're talking about the drama starring Robert Pattinson and Zendaya. A happily engaged couple is put to the test when an unexpected turn sends their wedding week off the rails. This film is quite intense, with a lot of engaging performances and riveting scenes. It's awkward, and honestly, I felt like this film was a little painful to watch. This is one of those stories where the performances matter above the narrative, but let's see if the story stuck the landing. Let's start by explaining what works in this film. At its core, the drama is about Emma and Charlie, a brand new couple that are navigating the beginnings of their relationship, and they slowly realize that they want to get married. And right from the beginning, this film really makes us care about this couple and whether or not their relationship is going to work out or not. We see their dynamic, their quirks, and their chemistry with each other. This couple can remind you of people that you may actually know in real life. Robert Pattinson's performance here is incredible. His role as Charlie acts as an audience surrogate throughout the film, and we really feel like we're going through all of the same emotions that he is going through. We see his anguish, his frustration, and his confusion with everything that is happening around him. Zendaya, on the other hand, is way more subdued, and her dynamic is more connected to the supporting cast of the film. You're consistently trying to read her and figure out how she's feeling about the situation around her. Her character is the one that holds the information that this film hinges on, so as a result, Pattinson is the one that you're looking at more here. Beyond the performances, the film uses technical choices very effectively here. We have long takes and lingering reaction shots that really stretch out the tension and really caused a lot of unease within my theater. People were gasping, and some people actually did leave at certain points in the runtime because of how intense the film got. A couple standout scenes here include the wedding photographer scene. It's really funny, and sort of the use of words throughout that scene really drives the comedy and causes the audience to sort of realize that there's a lot beyond what is directly happening on screen. It's like Emma and Charlie are in on the joke, but the photographer has no idea what's going on. Then later on in the third act, there's a speech scene that is incredibly intense. It just keeps building, and people keep coming up and deciding to talk about Emma and Charlie's relationship. And as that continues, you start to realize that people may know more than they are letting on. And if I'm being really vague here, that is intentional. I don't want to reveal what the drama is in this film, because once I reveal it, that will spoil the entire film for you, and I don't want to do that. Now let's move on to what doesn't work for me here. First, the supporting cast is not particularly well written here. The character of Rachel in particular overreacts to every situation, and although the film does explain why she reacts to the drama in the way that she does, it did not seem fully organic, and I didn't fully believe that her character would actually feel that way. It just feels really exaggerated, and it didn't really work for me here. Another problem in this film is the pacing. There's really 10 minutes of this film that could be cut, and I think the film would be better for it. Emma and Charlie spend a lot of time going over what the drama is and their initial reactions to it and why they've never talked about it. I feel like this kind of stretches out for way too long. They didn't have to continuously do that multiple times. They do go back to the conversation repeatedly, and I feel like it's a bit too much here, and that part could be cut. There is sort of a meandering quality to this film that does drag it down a little bit, but it doesn't entirely ruin the experience. The defining element of the drama is not necessarily the plot, because inherently it's pretty simple, but what will define the film is the tension and the unease that it creates. This film wants you to sit in the discomfort and really think about, how do you actually feel about the situation that these two characters are going through. We had people on my right that were laughing. We had people on my left that were not laughing at anything. And whether you really like a polarizing experience is going to determine whether you're going to like this movie. So the drama is carried by some great performances, some really, really quality technical choices, and a simple narrative that really makes you uncomfortable. It succeeds in making you care about these characters and what is happening to them. And you feel like you're suffering right alongside these characters every step of the way. So even with uneven pacing and the supporting cast being a little lackluster, I still found this film worth watching. So this is a movie that I would recommend, but with a warning. If you really don't like divisive material in your films that may make you incredibly uncomfortable and not really provide a sense of escape, you may not like this film. With that being said, on the caffeinated scale, I will give this a damn, that's a fine cup of coffee. And look at that. I finished my cup of coffee. I hope you feel as caffeinated as me now that I've finished my review of the drama. Please let me know if there are any other films you'd like me to review in the comments section down below. In the meantime, I will continue to brew new reviews for you very soon. See you next time.